From the Thousand Islands region along the St. Lawrence Seaway, we now point our camper van south and east, essentially continuing the big loop we've been on through the central section of New York State. Our next goal is to head to the Adirondacks, specifically to Adirondack Park, a beautiful area of the United States that we have not been to for many years. Our route in the morning takes us from Watertown, New York, and into the Adirondacks. We'll take New York State Highway Route 28 north and east into the park. Along the way, we'll visit the towns of Inlet, Durant Lake, and Blue Mountain Lake, before making an overnight stop in the town of Indian Lake. Created in eastern upstate New York in 1892, Adirondack Park is one of the first forever wild forest preserves in the nation. At 6 million acres, it is the largest publicly protected area in the lower 48 states. The state of New York owns about 2.6 million acres, while the remaining 3.4 million acres are devoted to forestry, agriculture, and open space recreation. The Adirondack Park is not a national park, nor is it a state park. It's actually a United States National Historic Landmark, the largest of its kind, covering an area larger than Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, Glacier, and the Great Smokies National Parks combined. It is huge. Adirondack Park takes up 1/3 of the total land area of New York State, and this park is a gem. Unique in that it contains vast forests and rolling farmlands, towns and villages, mountains and valleys, lakes, ponds and rivers, private lands and public forest. It's a drizzly, dreary day today as we head into the park. Not sure how much we'll be able to see. Besides the weather, we are surrounded by thick forest on either side. The rain stops just at the right time. We arrive in the town of Inlet for lunch at the town park on the Fonchain Lakes. I think this lake we are walking toward is called Fourth Lake, but don't hold me to that. The rain has stopped, but the stiff breeze coming off of this large lake makes for a cold walk in the park. The Fonchain Lakes is a string of 8 lakes located along the Moose River Basin. We play peekaboo with these lakes, catching a glimpse of a few of them here and there. We certainly don't see all 8 lakes, given the thick woods on either side of the road. The lakes are named for Robert Fulton, inventor of the steamboat, who proposed connecting the lakes to create an Adirondack canal system. Despite the overcast skies, each lake we pull alongside yields beautiful forested shorelines and a sense of wilderness in all directions. The hamlet of Blue Mountain Lake is no exception. Here we reach the junction with New York State Highway 30, where we head south to the town of Indian Lake.
Thomas Edison Road. He must have had a place up here. That part of the lake.
That beautiful lake. No place to park. Oh, you have to park on the side. Beautiful.
Adirondack Museum.
Well, we probably could have gone to see the Adirondack Museum, but I think the dreary weather convinced us to immediately head to our campsite. Despite the overcast and drizzly skies, we catch beautiful views of Durant Lake, and of course, more woods. The trees are showing just a hint of fall. You can imagine the thousands of fall leaf peepers that will soon descend on the Adirondacks. We were greeted to bright morning sunshine after our overnight at Thornbush Acres RV Park. Just a nice way to start the day. Our southern loop of the Adirondack Park continues south on New York State Highway 30 from Indian Lake through the town of Speculator. We then proceed along the shores of Great Sacka Lake before finally exiting the south end of the park. Along the way, we are treated to gorgeous views of the Adirondack peaks as we follow the Sacka River. Blue skies and fluffy clouds enhance the scenic woods, mountains, and fields as we head further south.
Moose stays downtown, but we're not going there.
I thought it wasn't starting until Friday. I think
Oh, they just got the sign out there.
that's what I remember.
Each year, the town of Indian Lake is home to the Great Adirondack Moose Festival. It is a multi-day festival filled with special events, including a moose calling contest, old-fashioned turkey shoot, and activities such as the ever-popular Count the Moose Scat contest. This event is held in September, so I suppose we could stick around for the festivities to begin. But on the other hand, I haven't practiced my moose calling skills for a while. Maybe next time. We just can't get enough of this peaceful and most scenic drive. It's just as well that we are here ahead of the fall color season. The roads are mostly empty, the quiet roads just adding to our enjoyment of this vast wilderness.
Welcome to Wells.
Lake Welcome.
around here, you said? A lot of old houses.
We're heading south now, toward home. We're glad we took the extra couple of days to visit Adirondack Park. And it was nice to visit the southwest section, an area we had not explored in our previous visits from years ago. We'll have to make it a point to spend much more time here, preferably during the fall. We'll make sure to visit the museum as well, and perhaps get out and explore the many trails that surround the countless lakes, ponds, and streams. We'll see you on the next adventure on more roads less traveled.